Greetings this Thursday. A lot happening tonight. You can't lay asphalt without asphalt, I am being told. A hiccup in a road project very nearby. We'll talk about that in Paintsville and Johnson County news coverage of the City Council and Fiscal Court meetings. Some big happenings there, including a new festival commission created by the Paintsville City Council. A major announcement for the swimming pool project, which has been on the table and increasing in cost for what feels like at least a couple of years now. I'll have that. This court met as well, and some important news there, some giving news, and a lot of other things to talk about. We will pick it up with the before-mentioned asphalt issue in just a moment.
There where every day starts, it's made and it ends. From hitting the floor to hitting the road and back, your feet carry the day's duties. And if you're hurting from what might be a work or sports or stress-related fracture you don't even know about, diabetic, or that all too often heel pain that just won't go away, or any type of pain or discomfort or in need of wound care, come to where they care.
Put your best foot forward and come visit our podiatry team. We care about our patients and their feet.
That's Dr. Cheney and her team at Hope Family Podiatry Center next to Hope Family Pediatrics on the Mountain Park.
Appalachian Wireless has extended this sale through Christmas Eve. Save up to $850 off select devices. They're going to tech the halls with the latest and greatest devices with no activation fee and up to $850 off. Hop in your sleigh and go to your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or visit AppalachianWireless.com for complete details on getting up to $850 off the latest and greatest devices. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Terms and conditions apply. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete details.
Platinum award-winning singer-songwriter Chris Janson is coming to the MAC, and he'll be playing hits such as Buy Me a Boat.
But it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull.
Fix a Drink.
But I can fix a drink.
And one of his most recent hits, Good Vibes.
I'm getting them good vibes. I'm living this good life.
Get your tickets now. Call 1-888-MAC-ARTS, stop by the People's Bank box office, or visit macarts.com.
I got me a full cup.
I'm not the only one looking forward to the Ivy Point being opened back up and seeing and experiencing the new traffic alignment, but it wasn't going to happen today.
Well, it was until it wasn't. Word coming just shortly before the 5 o'clock hour, so confirming that this road closed ahead sign will keep flashing the rest of today and at least a portion of tomorrow, as it appears as though a problem, breakdown at the asphalt plant is what's to blame. The plant had to shut down for a number of hours until it could be repaired and back online, and that put crews off today, which have been working hard. And zooming in and looking up and ahead, you can see this side of the Ivy Point Hill is already striped. There's already some road signs and still some work ongoing, but you can also see through a little preliminary tour video that I received just a few moments ago exactly how it's laid out. They've still got guardrail, it looks as though, to establish there on the left side of the road, which it looked as though what they were doing when I was there shortly before 5 o'clock. But going up from the Saggersville side to the left, that will be how you will turn and go over to Candy Cane Lane and to the residence that's there, the old hotel building. And then this is the way you will stay and continue on through the new cut and go down and connect back to the old or existing 460. as soon as sometime tomorrow. Again, asphalt complications with the plant today, resulting in one more day of delay. A rough coat is expected to be done tomorrow, and these signs are expected to be gone.
Now to coverage of this week's Paintsville City Council meeting, where those present voted to form a new festival commission. This first reading of this ordinance was provided to the council, mayor, and audience by the city's attorney, and will go into effect after a second reading, and will give the City of Paintsville's Festival Commission Board, yet to be appointed, control over issuing vendor licenses for all Paintsville festivals.
A couple of announcements before we go into the formation of the new commission. That being some thanks, another several hundred kids came by and were hosted for the annual Christmas for Kids event this year in Paintsville. And while it might be almost officially winter, and certainly feels like it, certainly not the time of year you normally think about swimming in the Paintsville pool, but the City Council has, and says that it's actually in the process of becoming a reality.
Couple of announcements. Downtown Christmas decor. We need to give a shout out to the Paintsville Beautification Committee, our street workers, businesses, individuals that elected to adopt a tree. It's beautiful downtown, and we need to give a shout out to those people that did all that hard work. Christmas for Kids was held here Saturday. Last year, I think they served 350 kids. This year, that number was up to 550 kids that were served here at the Recreation Center. They raised $35,000 to help those kids out. And I think they need a loud shout out as well. The other piece of good news, we have signed a contract for the swimming pool. And we are beginning construction as we speak to try to get that pool open this summer for the kids of Paintsville and Johnson County.
No monetary or other details of the project were given, but I expect will be at a later date. Moving on, the Paintsville's annual audit was presented and essentially gave the city a clean bill of financial health. No findings were presented in the report. After which, the first reading of the ordinance creating a new festival commission was read. Each vendor under this new ordinance will be required to obtain a license. This new commission will consist of 7 commissioners, 3 appointed by the mayor, 2 by the Paintsville Johnson County Chamber of Commerce, and 2 appointed by the Paintsville Tourism Commission, all approved by the council. The terms will be 2 to 3 years initially and 3 years for all after that, with no limit on terms, and all 4 of those in attendance voting in favor of establishment.
Let me make this statement before Mr. Baldwin reads this. We are not doing away with any festivals. Don't anybody in this room get the wrong idea. We are not doing away with any festivals. Okay, Mr. Baldwin.
The commission shall exist for the purposes of organizing, planning, coordinating, administrating, and regulating all community festivals conducted within the city limits of the city of Paintsville, including, by way of example and not limitation, the festivals traditionally referred to as the Apple Festival, Alley Fest, and any other community festivals. Powers. The commission is hereby vested with the authority to regulate all activities with respect to the conducting of festivals within the city of Paintsville. The commission's powers and authority shall include the issuance and regulation of itinerant merchant licenses as required by this ordinance for any vendor who sells any product or service or provides any entertainment during any festival conducted within the city of Paintsville. The commission shall promulgate regulations pursuant to the authority granted hereunder at least 30 days prior to any festival for which any itinerant merchant license shall be issued and in effect.
Again, all 4 council persons in attendance voted yea. It will come before the council, we believe, next month for a second reading. There were some other items discussed that we'll cover at a later time, including discussion about EMS, fire, and 911 budgets, which are appearing to be on track to be over budget again before the end of the fiscal year after 5 months ago hiring consultants by the city of Paintsville to try to figure out some ways to maneuver around that happening, though that was brought into question as well as some other issues that we'll try to bring up in coverage on tomorrow night's show, wrapping up city council coverage for this month.
I've got Johnson Fiscal Court news in a few moments and some important things there. We'll get to as much of that as possible tonight. I have a calendar right now, a brief one at that, to pass along to you, brought to you, of course, nightly by our friends at McGoffin Farm Bureau.
A brief calendar tonight, a couple of holiday-related announcements, reminders. Don't forget Christmas on the Farm this Saturday, pretty much all day over on Bear Branch, over by Creekside Stitch It and Feed, A&J Farms. The Deatons are going to have Santa, Mrs. Claus, the Grinch. There's going to be animals to pet and feed and love on, and they're going to be giving you things to take home with you, including a big toy giveaway donated by the Middle Fork Fire Department this Saturday, 2 to 8 o'clock. And this is for everyone who can hear this, because they had Head Start students from all over McGoffin County and all the schools, and they thought it was such a big hit, they wanted to just open it up to everybody, all families, all ages. Stop by. It's going to be a great Christmas event. And as the before-mentioned Ivy Point, I started to say Mountain Parkway, Ivy Point project is being delayed one more day, so will be the reopening or access to Candy Cane Lane. They haven't closed it. I can still see the lights from the house at night, as can a lot of folks, including probably those in the space station. But nevertheless, I suspect tomorrow night you'll be able to make your way back to Candy Cane Lane. You can make your way to the calendar if you've got announcements of any kind by simply getting them to me any way you can. And, of course, that includes the birthdays and anniversaries that we love to tell. And we love to put those in the Independent as well. And birth announcements and wedding announcements, a tradition that we love to uphold. But send those to Heather at SayersvilleIndependent.com. I'll be right back. It's that time of year. It's going to happen. And it's going to happen again and again. The question is, have you even checked your tires lately? Don't find out the hard way. Whether it's just a coating or as intense as this, be prepared, be ready, be safe, and save with December deals like $200 off of Goodyear's and other special offers with 6 months no-interest financing at Conley Tire in Staffordsville and ConleyTire.net. It's one of Santa's favorite places to stop because he knows he can get something for everyone at the seasonal shop. From cute and cool festive tees and sweatshirts and gifts for all. From your favorites like Brewmate, like the Candleberry Company collection, sweet treats and the neat cups and mugs that they stay cozy in until they're gone. And with decorations that cover everything from cute to exquisite gingerbread houses, the willow tree signatures, the trees, the place setting, the personalized ornaments. And the 25 Days of Christmas is happening now every day until Christmas. Another brand or collection is 25% off. Look for the daily announcements on their Facebook page and look for great sales and a wonderful Christmas season at the seasonal shop.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small-town values.
And Mom and Dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Shopping this holiday season just got easier and safer at Salyersville National Bank with Apple Pay and Google Pay available on your Salyersville National Bank debit card. So you can shop and pay from your phone or device wherever you are and have more time to do those special things this Christmas. And when you need more than online and digital banking services, both locations are here for you. The main bank, Monday through Friday, 9 until 3, lobby and drive-through. And the branch bank open Monday from 9 until 5 and Saturdays 9 until noon. Merry Christmas from Salyersville National Bank. Someone dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy,
where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Now for coverage of this week's Johnson County Fiscal Court meeting. It is a season of giving, of course, and a new Johnson County Foundation is doing just that, presenting a check for $10,000 to help fiscal court with a project that they are already focusing on, and a long list of Christmas events through this weekend, and an update on animal services, the animal shelter in Johnson County.
Beginning with a reminder of the Johnson County Community Foundation being established a year ago this past November, just last month. 7 board members, all an affiliate of the Foundation of Appalachian, Kentucky as well. Debbie Trimble is the chairperson. Members were at the fiscal court meeting this week to support a project the fiscal court is also focusing on, and they brought with them a $10,000 check to get flood repairs going at Rucker Park in Van Leer.
Contributions. So that being said, they have a mission, they have a vision and a mission statement that helps drive their decision making and guides them in their efforts. And so we have 4 out of 7 board members here this evening, and they are here over a 5. I'm so sorry, we got our very own team. 5 out of the 7 are here this evening, and because they made a decision recently to support a project that the Johnson County Fiscal Court is working on. In addition to all the other efforts that they have, all the other decisions they made to support other organizations in our community. So this helps move that along. We are partnering, obviously, with this. This $10,000 certainly helps to get us to where we want to be, but it certainly helps to partner with them and for the court to work together to make this happen. And we appreciate that very much for you all doing that and helping with this effort.
5 of the 7 members were able to be in attendance at the meeting, and we're very happy to present the fiscal court with this support, and the court, of course, glad to accept it in an effort to continue to try to make some much-needed repairs, largely to the playground at Rucker Park in Van Leer, which will be happening just as soon as financially and physically possible, and that's physically, not physically, and $10,000 will certainly help. Real quickly, a long list of events for Christmas coming up through this weekend, and an update on animal services, the animal shelter, by Judge McKenzie.
I do want to mention that the Painesville Johnson County Chamber 5K run walk will be this Saturday at 4 o'clock, 3:30 at the Mountain Home Place. And so if you haven't registered, please go to the Chamber's Facebook page and register. You can run, walk, or you can do as I did, and you can choose the sleep-in option. I really like the fact they offer that. And so the sleep-in option still gets you a shirt, correct?
Feels like the day.
Yeah, I mean.
It's nap time.
Yeah, it could be nap time, thank you. So there are options to support this effort, and the recipient of sharing the proceeds from this will be the Hands and Feet Ministry, which is a very active ministry here in Johnson County, helping a lot of young people. And so it's for a good cause. So we hope that if you haven't signed up for the Jingle Bell Rock 5K for this Saturday, that you would go to the Facebook page, Chamber Facebook page, and register. It's a very simple registration process, but it's for a good cause. Also, as I mentioned, it's at the Mountain Home Place, and so that ties into the Christmas Festival, which is ongoing out there every weekend from now to the end of the year. This weekend is the Grinch weekend. We've talked about how they change the subject every weekend, and so this weekend is the Grinch. So we hope that you can come out for the 5K and then hang around for the Christmas Festival. It's a really great venue out there, and so hope that you will take the time to enjoy that. Also, want to mention that this Saturday as well at 11 o'clock is the Johnson County Trail Towns Committee is having the Bundled Up Buggy Ride, and that is on the Dawkins Trail, and that will be at 11 o'clock. And this is for seniors, veterans, and those with mobility challenges to be able to actually ride the Dawkins on side by side, and so it's a really great event. Please go to their Facebook page to look for additional details, but that will be on the Dawkins. You can bring your own side-by-side or a golf cart. It's obviously geared towards seniors, veterans, and those with mobility challenges. But anyone of any age, I guess, may drive the individuals who would want to participate in that. There's no fee, and there will be a stop at Griffith's Farm family farm for some Christmas shopping on the way back. So we hope that if you have opportunity that you can enjoy that as well. The Bundled Up Buggy Ride is 11 o'clock this Saturday. The last thing I wanted to mention in announcements, I wanted to give a brief update, and I will make it as brief as possible, but I did want to provide some information on our animal services. We've done a tremendous amount of work with a tremendous amount of partners, with some tremendous staff to help upgrade our animal services. And I just want to share a few things with you that have happened since July. We've really had a concentrated effort out at the animal shelter, which we are referring to as animal services now, with a lot of community partners and again a lot of staff and a lot of volunteers. But we have created a new intake room so that animals are coming and going without going through the lobby area. A new intake area kitchen for processing animal intakes. A new counter at the front, obviously, is a visible stopping point for people coming into the building. And then also we've created a new meet and greet room for potential adopters for the animals if they are interested. It's especially helpful for the cats.
Up next, shower chances have significantly increased for at least the latter half of your weekend.
But again, that is the latter half, so that not affecting most all the events that Judge McKenzie just went through that you may have otherwise, some shopping that you need to wrap up. Well, Saturday will be the dry day to do it. Right now, we're looking at 21 degrees, another cold one tonight, clear skies and a calm wind to wrap up your Thursday. But another nice one in the neighborhood. Sun goes a long way when you can get into it. The shade, not so much if it's hard to find a little sunshine during the day like it was today, but mid-50s tomorrow, sunny skies, nighttime lows in the mid-20s tomorrow night. We'll bottom out around 26, winds will be calm, so that should not be a factor. Taking us into your Saturday, partly sunny and 56 for the first half of your weekend. Calm winds much like tomorrow and almost exactly like tomorrow. A lot of sun, mid-50s. It's going to be a couple of nice, warm-ish days by comparison to be out there and hustling, bustling, doing whatever you have to do, work to, fro, shopping, what have you. Shower chances, though, really are going to right now, we think, hold off till about after 12, midnight, 1 a.m., during the overnight, Saturday into Sunday. So if we hold on to that window and that timing, we'll be good. And Sunday, we will not be so much. Precipitation chances really 80% pretty much for your Sunday. We're going to see some showers, the extent of which we'll talk about more on tomorrow's show. And then we'll see shower chances actually lingering into your Monday, the majority of which through about 2 or 3 o'clock with some light showers thereafter. And then watch temperatures. Here's the fun part. That's sarcasm, in case you're wondering. 45 Monday, breezy, showers continuing, but then waning by Monday evening, certainly. Into your Tuesday, there is still some moisture in the tank, and that means that as we see 26 degrees for nighttime lows, maybe a slight chance of some snow showers on your Tuesday morning before the sun comes out. And only gets us to 37 degrees for your high, 21 Tuesday night for your low. That is indeed the low of the entire 7 days. We'll rebound right back to the mid-40s on Wednesday, and precipitation chances are nil. No, gone. 46, mostly sunny for your Wednesday, and close to 50 on your Thursday. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the 21st day of December, next Thursday. You can do the math, right? Carrying us into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Christmas Eve, and Monday, Christmas Day.
That's it. Thank you all for being here. We'll wrap up this week on tomorrow night's show, the last Friday before the Friday of Christmas weekend. Right? Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.